Richardson steps back, nails a three. Quentin Richardson, his fourth three-pointer of the game, had that hot start. Garnett inside to Perkins, blocked by O'Neal. The boos turn to cheers on that defensive play. Perkins and O'Neal battling. Richardson rushed that one. Pace is picked up here in the third. Rondo goes at Arroyo, reversal, he banks it in. He just plays with such poise and confidence, plays it at his own pace right now.
Does a good job of picking and choosing when to be aggressive offensively and when to be a facilitator for everybody else on the floor.
He's their leading scorer today with 14. Arroyo left open. 5 minutes remain in the third. Rondo to Garnett. Garnett with the finish, and it's a three-point game. Timeout, Miami. Kevin Garnett and the Celtics trying to come back from 18 down in the first half. Their point guard leading the way, Mark Jackson.
Getting it done, singing the old song, help me Rondo, help me Rondo. The blow by Carlos Arroyo, the ability to finish at the cup, outstanding job. And then you need another basket, I'm gonna make a play for the big ticket. Drops it off, and then KG does the rest. Heat up three.
LeBron James and the Cavaliers playing Game 4 in Chicago. They lead it 2-1 in that series. That's next.
The NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by the 2010 Lincoln MKS. Lincoln, reach higher.
Back in Miami, the Heat's lead once 18, cut to 3. They played with desperation to start the game, desperate like a team to try and avoid elimination. They need to continue it here in the second half.
Right, if you want to win, you run back. And it's not going great. You see 4 guys on the Heat. How many are sprinting? I say 1, Quentin Richardson. The other 3 guys, Beasley, O'Neal, Wade, in a jog. And then one-on-one, everybody should be seeing Rondo. Jermaine O'Neal, you're the low man. You got to step over, help, and block that shot. You can't leave Carlos Arroyo on an island by himself.
That's why when I looked at this Heat team, if I'm going down and I'm Eric Spoelstra, I'm going down with Udonis Haslem on the floor. That's one guy that I don't have to coach energy and effort. I can live with his mistakes because he's going to leave it on the floor.
And he's on the floor now. Haslem coming off the bench this season. Wade. Good defense from Ray Allen. Shot clock at 5. Wade gets it inside. Haslem won't go.
And Mike Haslam's a free agent at the end of this year as well. And he's not going to be paid big, but this guy can be a component on a championship-level team. And I think those championship-level teams need to take a big, long look at this guy.
Allen hits a 3. Haslem was a component on that championship team here in 2006. He's such a workhorse, and they love him here. He's a Miami native. He's very big in the community. So much charity work, he wants to stay, but who knows? As Arroyo misses, Perkins the rebound. The Celtics have come all the way back to tie the game. Rondo banks it in, and it's their first lead since 2-0. All the way back from 18 down.
You think about it, here's a guy who doesn't shoot it outside 18 feet. So you think it would be hard for him to get to the basket. He gets it there easily.
Richardson tries another. Way off the mark, and Perkins the rebound. Rondo with 16 points. Goes right at Arroyo. But the pass deflected nicely.
And this is where Miami's will has to stay strong. You can't have any give.
Oh, Wade! No give there. There's an answer.
This is, again, good crossover. Rondo's help. Garnett's late help. And Wade puts it down.
You know, for all his ability, his talent, and his skill, Wade is a He is one of the top competitors since he's been in the league. Greg Popovich has always talked about it. He's the player that reminds him so much of Michael Jordan in terms of his competitive fire. Kobe Bryant's another one thrown in there. And as you were just saying that about how they could easily lose their will, it's almost like he senses the moment. Something has to happen here to bring us back, and he does it right there. As we talked about a bunch of times, this could be Wade's final game with the Heat. He can opt out, and he said he will. He'll test the free agent market. He's expressed his desire to stay here, but you never know. As Rondo drives, draws the foul on Haslam. And he'll go to the free throw line. Haslam disagrees, as does Spoelstra. 3 fouls on Udonis Haslam.
That's a good call. After he's already picked up the ball going in his shooting motion, Haslam sliding under him. Rondo's trying to avoid the contact by sliding to his right.
If you're the Heat players, you have to do a better job of containing Rondo. Find a way to force him to be a jump shooter. He's getting into the paint area too often in this half.
Again, remember last year, that first-round playoff series against Chicago, Kevin Garnett was out. Rondo had 3 triple-doubles in the 7 games against Chicago. 3 triple-doubles total in the playoffs, averaged 17 a game, nearly 10 assists and 10 rebounds, 2.5 steals. He played almost the entire game, it seemed, night after night. He is turning into one of the best point guards in the NBA. Chalmers is in. Rondo pokes it away. Allen comes up with it. Rondo right back to Allen and the layup. He started it at one end with a steal and then sets up his teammates in the Celtics by 4. Timeout, Miami. And the crowd has gone quiet on this 13-2 run. Celtics want to take care of business, take care of this series right here this afternoon.
Rondo doing a little bit of everything on both ends of the floor. Active hands, comes up with the steal. Your Ray Allen, get it back to him. Trust that he's going to make the right decision. On-point pass to Ray Allen in transition. It's been Rondo putting on a clinic on both ends of the floor in this third quarter.
Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
Boston Celtics, after trailing by 18, now with a 4-point lead, 2:45 remaining here in what could be a closeout game to complete the sweep. Rajon Rondo has been superb once again. His coach raving about the type of season he's had.
It's tough to go back and find a point guard like him that didn't have a shot. You know, he's improved his shot, but be this effective. You know, and he dominates games sometimes without even taking shots. You know, I think the switch Rondo has made since Paul and Ray and Kevin have come back healthy now, and they're all ready to play, is, you know, there were parts of the year where he had to score for us. Now he just has to do the utility things and do everything.
And he's fine with it, and that's what you talked about earlier, Jeff, and that's what you're so impressed with. Here you see, somehow at his size, he not only gets inside, he gets off quality shots inside.
Yeah, I think it's the speed, the change of speeds, and then he has a knack for being able to get the ball up before the help gets there.
He's only 6'1". Quentin Richardson the drive and gets the roll. Richardson having his best game offensively here in the series with 18. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, third quarter. Anxious moments for the Heat crowd as they've seen this big lead disappear. Pierce jump shot. Beasley and Haslam grab the rebound. Wade throws it into about the third row, and then they call an offensive foul. After the turnover, Wade knocking down Davis, picking up his second. Wade talking with Billy Kennedy right there.
The point Wade making.